Okay. Okay, so what do you consider to be your top 3 apps, and how do you use those, like integrate them into the curriculum?
We use the Tinker app a lot with coding. We have Spiros in here, so we use, there's a Spiro app that we use with that, but when the kids get to the point where they're gonna start coding our Spiros, then we go into Tinker and they can actually code it and run those codes through the Spiros that way. And so it's a really neat app, and that's for our upper grade kids, usually like our 4th, 5th, and 6th graders use those apps to code with.
Okay, you said that was Spiros?
Spiros,
Oh,
yeah.
I've never heard of that. I've heard of Tinker, but I've never heard
Okay,
of
a
Spiros.
Spiro is a little gyroscopically, it's a little ball, and I'll show them to you before you leave.
Okay.
Yeah, they're really neat. They do
Okay.
all kinds of things.
That's neat. And then another one is, what is your favorite tech tip? Like, because I am supposed to know all this stuff about technology, and I'm kind of clueless with it, even though I grew up with it.
Right.
So, what is your biggest tip that you could give me going into a classroom?
Don't be afraid to let the kids help you, because sometimes they do know a lot about technology, and I think they're not afraid of it, whereas adults, sometimes we are a little bit afraid of it. So don't be afraid to kind of let the kids kind of help you figure out things too. I have really found that, like, if I find something new, that sometimes like my older 5th and 6th graders can come right in and pick on it a lot quicker than I can. And sometimes they teach me how to use it.
Yeah.
So that's one thing.
I've actually learned that in the kindergarten room,
Yeah.
because I don't know if you know Douglin,
Yes.
but he clicked onto this app, and I could not even tell you how to even open the app.
Right.
And he clicked on so well, and he literally taught me how to do the entire thing.
Yeah,
So I thought that
so don't
was-
be afraid to let them kind of teach and help you.
Yes.
So-
And I've learned not to be afraid of letting them press 50,000 buttons, because that's the only way
Right.
they're going to learn.
Yeah, they're gonna, and it's okay for them to make mistakes and, not get it right the first time, especially when we're doing coding. It may not work the first time, so we
Yeah.
have to, it's okay for them to make mistakes with technology. It doesn't always
So,
have to be.
what exactly is coding?
It's like writing like script where you, like we do Hour of Code in around Christmas time. That's a nationwide thing where they actually write code that is used with everything in computer language. It's computer programming basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So, do you use technology for behavioral management? And if you do, how do you incorporate it?
Absolutely not.
You don't?
Not
Okay.
for behavior management.
Okay.
Of course, I'm a little bit different because my kids come in here for a 30-minute
Time
block
interval.
of time or stuff. But yes, I don't think you should, just in my opinion, use it for behavior management.
I completely agree. I do. That's why I was going to ask that question. Another one is, how do you use technology for differentiation needs, like for the special ed or ELL or anything like that?
Just, like if I have a class in, you just have to, like, we may not all be doing the exact same thing,
Mm-hmm.
on the iPad. If we're, we use the Osmo Plays a lot, and there's several different games, and, with the lower special ed kids, we may be doing just the drawing simple or the tangrams and the shapes, whereas some of the others, they may be doing the coding game.
Yeah.
So they may not all just be doing the exact same thing.
I gotcha. I noticed one child in the kindergarten hall, he had a social story on his iPad.
Yes.
Oh, that was the coolest thing. Like, he
Yes.
knew, he walked into the hallway, he had his iPad, and he clicked, and it told him what to do.
Yes.
And so he went and did it. It was so cool.
Yeah, using the social stories for the younger ones is very
Yes.
effective for them.
Miss Weathers is definitely
Yeah,
pushed
she used to
on
use that a lot here.
Yes, she has pushed on that a lot, and myself and a few other of the practicum students, we're all in the same block, and we're all on the kindergarten hall.
Mhm.
We actually thought about making a social story for walking in the hall, just for like our students,
Right.
because they